Hello, everybody, and welcome to a special Friday edition of the IWC Radio Podcast. I'm Smoot, along with Chuck, Beans, and Will. The whole gang is here, bringing you the Royal Rumble prediction show here. But we got a few things to talk about here coming up before we get into that. Specifically, Vince McMahon being pretty much a weirdo.
Putting it mildly, I think.
Well,
you gotta go lightly there.
Well,
a weirdo.
Well, a weirdo in the bad sense.
I'm a bit of a weirdo. You know what I mean? He's taking it to another level.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get into that in just a moment.
A monster might be a more.
That's probably more.
I'd go as far as to say he's a bit of a perv.
A bit.
A lot of bit of a perv. Yeah, how you guys doing? Sorry.
Objectionable character. Not everyone's cup of tea, I think we could say.
Deviant.
Deviant, wow.
Sexual deviant.
Cool.
I'm fine, by the way. How are you?
Hey, I'm okay.
I'm doing better than Vince.
Yeah.
My mom has the flu, so I'm
Yeah.
trying to look after her, and I'm trying to not catch it and everything. So, so far so good.
If she gets well soon.
Yeah. Oh jeez, hold on. There we go. Sorry. I just queued up the wrong thing again.
I know the intro's good, Smooth, but we don't need to fight.
Sorry about that. There we go. Over here as well.
I've also just noticed, by the way, in that intro, we probably need to take Brock Lesnar out of that intro.
Yeah.
Just
He's
Just
also
saying.
been implicated a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah. You
Yeah,
said
just a little.
you said you would cook a new one after the Rumble.
yeah, I think it might be a good time to do
Yeah.
one. Let's not include any deviants.
Yeah.
Let's take him out and put John Laurinaitis in. I'm sure that'll be fine.
Jesus. Yeah, so let's just
There's
get
a few
into it.
conversations going on in the Bella household.
Yeah, let's just get into it. Wall Street Journal dropped this bombshell report yesterday that a former WWE employee, Janelle Grant, apparently filed a lawsuit against Vince McMahon and John Laurinaitis. People power! In a Connecticut federal court on Thursday, stating that Grant was, quote-unquote, a victim of physical and emotional abuse, sexual assault, and trafficking at WWE, adding that Grant is filing this lawsuit not just to address her own suffering, but to also act for those who are afraid to speak out. The lawsuit details graphic incidents such as Vince McMahon sharing explicit photographs of video of Miss Grant, including pornographic content he recorded, while men inside and outside the company, including members of the television production team, executives, producers, and a world-famous athlete and former UFC heavyweight champion with whom WWE was actively trying to sign to a new contract and ultimately did. Gee, I wonder who that could be.
Former UFC heavyweight champion, Cain Velasquez.
Yeah, clearly, yeah, that's why.
Yeah, obviously that one.
That's why he's not in the company anymore. As one example of McMahon's extreme depravity, this report says that he defecated on Miss Grant during a threesome and commanded her to continue pleasuring his friend with feces in her hair and running down her back. Oh.
The friend, though, carrying on after that.
Yes, John Laurinaitis.
Is that really?
Evil
That's
power.
what it's going to be?
That's my
Yeah,
guess.
apparently that's... Yeah.
Yeah, if you read the
I
whole
can't
thing,
imagine that guy. I
which is
think that-
horrifying.
Yeah.
That would be the end of it for me. I mean, if
Yeah,
I made it that far, that would definitely be the end of it.
Someone, I mean, I'm not saying it's not true. I mean, it does seem to be, not even questioning that. But someone did point out that Vince McMahon's supposed to be a germ freak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yet he's doing all
Ironically
this.
enough, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he probably does all this and then has a shower.
Well, yeah.
Somebody sneezes in bed and he just loses his boner. Like, get out!
Don't even think he makes it as far as a bed from the sound of it.
Yeah, well.
No.
Yeah, all
This
that
next bit,
happening.
you can,
Yeah,
carry
sorry, I'm reading through this. I was reading through this before we got started, and I was just like disgusted a little bit, and also
Yeah.
just like, what in the
Yeah.
fuck?
it gets worse as you go on. I mean,
Yeah,
I
it's
said it lasted over an hour and a half, so I don't know if Vince wrote this himself to try and put himself over or what.
Jesus.
this next paragraph, I mean, it's quite hard to, in June 21. If you read that, it's just.
Let's see.
the thing.
McMahon and defendant Laurinaitis sexually assaulted Miss Grant inside Laurinaitis' office in WWE headquarters while colleagues were busy at their desks. Behind a locked door, the two men cornered her and pulled her in between them,
Yeah, this is where it gets really like sick.
forcibly touched her before ultimately putting her on top of a table in between them. She begged them to stop, but forced them. Forced themselves on her, each taking turns, restraining her for. Oh, wow. I'm not saying the rest of that. That's crazy. Yeah, if there's any credibility to this, like if there's any sort of ounce of like damning evidence, he's done. Like, there's no way he's fucking surviving this. It seems.
I don't really know how he survived the last one.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know if the previous one detailed it.
It didn't. No,
Like this.
It
You know?
didn't seem like it was quite this bad.
Yeah.
Well, hasn't this come about because of that? Because basically he paid her money to shut her up, basically.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, no, fuck you.
Well, apparently he promised her more money and hasn't given her. This is why she's now filed this.
Jesus.
So
Good for her for coming out, by the way.
yeah, definitely.
Let's see. June 23rd, 2021. McMahon directed Miss Grant in the middle of a workday to meet him on a lower floor. When Miss Grant arrived, McMahon led her inside a private locker room, locked the door, and forced himself on her massage table. Oh, God. $15,000 in gift cards to Bloomingdale's were purchased at McMahon's direction, delivered by McMahon's personal assistant to Miss Grant in her office. Yeah. Full Wall Street Journal article, which is apparently paywalled. I don't know why you would paywall an article like this.
No,
But,
you can read the. Yeah, you've got a link there. Actually, the full documents are available freely to anyone.
Yeah.
67 pages. I haven't been through that one.
No, I've had
Quite
a
a lot
quick look
to it,
through
and
it.
I'm not really sure I want to read all that.
No, it is a bit.
I've seen the basics of it,
There we go.
and
There's some
one that, like,
screenshots of text messages.
yeah, I haven't seen those.
They're quite interesting.
yeah.
But
Oh, yeah. That's the main
This is where
thing that I've read. To be honest, his text messages
Lesnar
are
was involved.
absolutely
Mm.
horrendous.
Page 27, I think the first one is.
Wow. Apparently you've gone through this, Will. Okay.
I've got it open now. Sorry, I just thought.
Scrolling through. Hold on. Let's see.
There's-
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
Is this from Vince as well?
Yeah.
I love it!
That's
That's
what I
you,
mean.
Janelle.
Everyone just said that when you look at it, you can't help but hear it in that ridiculous Vince voice.
Yeah, and he would spell you like that, I feel.
Yeah.
U
that's
and
true.
B.
It's quite graphic as well, that first one. It's,
Yeah, I'm not gonna read it. You can see it here.
no, don't blame you.
That's crazy.
It goes on, there's more.
Jesus.
Okay.
Whoa, there you go.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna.
It's funny, but it's not, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna take that off the screen. No offense.
oh my god.
I don't want. Ugh. You guys can read it for yourselves, but still, like.
No.
Jeez Louise, what is wrong with him?
Yeah.
McMahon recruits Laurinaitis into his exploitation. Wow.
As you say, this has got to be it, hasn't it? Really.
It has to be. It has to be.
I mean, there's been a lot of talk as well about like this weekend and how it isn't gonna be like how can the journalist do a press conference after a pay-per-view
Yeah.
and this not be the question that is asked?
Got to be, isn't it? Hey, that's the other thing as well. Like, it's not just like obviously this has come out, but it's what did everyone else know about it? I mean, you're telling me, Triple H didn't know what he was up to.
Well, it was like you said about like the voting thing when they went through it on the board. They're saying like all of it kind of really makes sense now.
But
The
they
way that
they voted against him, didn't he? When he wanted to come back.
Yeah, and then as soon as
Yeah.
he got his job back,
Yeah. Stephanie quit.
Stephanie
didn't she?
resigned, didn't she?
She obviously knew a lot more about it.
Yeah.
That's-
She
There's
obviously
also
knew.
a promo from a long time ago. Which I don't
Oh,
know
the
if you've seen.
SmackDown one about what she did with
Yeah,
her
when
business.
she's
yeah.
talking,
Yeah.
and again, it's a character thing, but
Yeah.
it
There's a couple of
It's-
things that I've seen a few clips over the last day or so that I think when you're watching it back in the day, you think not much of it, but now all this has come out, you're thinking, hang on, there's something else going on there.
yeah.
There's a few different things.
Yeah, I'll say.
So one brought up as well. Do you remember the situation with Ashley? Well, what she went through? You know, could that all be related? You don't know what he was being up to, do you?
Ashley, are you talking about Ashley Mazzaro?
Christy Mazzaro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah. I mean, you're kind of grasping at straws, obviously, but I mean, maybe. I mean, there could have been something.
I've
there.
seen a few people mention it on Twitter. I mean, I was obviously it's only Twitter in it, but
Right.
you maybe it wasn't related, but it asked more questions now, doesn't it? Because it's like you say, all these clips that are coming out, which used to mean nothing. The people are now thinking, "Well, hang on, what happened there?" Or what was going on there?
Yeah. I'm kind of reminded of the Cranky Vince account and how like tongue in cheek it kind of was to Vince's character, because all of a sudden, I mean, it seemed like JBL was running it, but if that was the case, he kind of nailed Vince's character to a T with the spelling and all that and things like that, and it's just. And the overall tone in some of those text messages there that I was reading through. Yeah, what a weirdo. Like I can't believe like you see the TV character and then the non-TV character is like worse than that somehow. It's just creepy. And like I said, Stephanie McMahon obviously knew something or knew some sort of
She had to know.
some sort of advanced knowledge of all this going down, and that's why she left. So
Then again, you say that. I mean, that would seem obvious, but then that first SmackDown after he supposedly retired, and she's out there saying thank you and getting everyone to chant "Thank you, Vince."
yeah, I guess that's true. Maybe she's not completely innocent then.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
it's still a show, and she's not just going to say it. That turns out the guy's a scumbag, so don't chant me. She'll do the thing. I don't know how much she would have known. Obviously, the weird one is they said they did stuff in the office with other people working on desks, so obviously it wasn't like a secret. But I also think like it made sense the way that she reacted about stuff back when it was just inappropriate relationships in the workplace and paying for non-disclosure and all of that. That was kind of bad enough, and you kind of got, okay, yeah, Steph knew about that bit. She didn't want to work with him anymore. Kind of makes sense. There was a little while where Triple H seemed to be on the outs and not really being the guy anymore. Maybe there's something. Yeah, okay, that all makes sense. Now we're seeing it's so much worse than we ever thought it was.
Yeah.
So I just kind of feel like there must have been, if it was as open a secret as it may look, it's one of those things makes it look like. Surely someone would have said something at some point. There's been enough disgruntled former employees to have said more than, It's only coming out now. Is there any time frame on all of this one? How long ago was all of this happening?
Well,
Only a
the
couple
thing
of
with
Well, the stuff
Lesnar,
that-
supposedly when he, because the thing I read was it was when he announced he was retiring, wasn't it? And then Lesnar supposedly walked out.
Yeah.
Oh, so this one actually was only like a couple of years ago.
Yeah, because that's what the report was saying. It was like some of the stuff was dated back to 2020 and 2021. And,
So okay, so it's fairly recent.
yeah, I
okay,
know we
so-
were joking about the Cain Velasquez comment, but obviously the UFC heavyweight champion is probably Brock Lesnar when they were trying to get him
It's
to
a
resign.
champion, so yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Shots
It's
at
a
Kane.
former UFC heavyweight champion, so it didn't really leave it open to anyone else. Really.
Right.
Was it him or
he's not
Kane?
named later on in the actual suit. No, he's not. I thought his name was actually mentioned in the document. But yeah, I mean, there's obviously only one person who can be really.
Sure as hell in CM Punk. He was
yeah.
never the champion.
No.
And the
Not
fact
even close.
the fact that even Punk went back just to kind of stick it to Tony Khan is also kind of wild. Getting back into that, you know. Let's see.
You think that the this whole thing though, I mean, it's come after what was looking like a really good week for the WWE.
Yeah, I mean,
there's some other big news.
Slim Jim
Yeah.
pulling out because of the Vince allegations, which
Well, that's just happened today, isn't it? But now I was
Yeah.
talking about the other news before this came out, the Raw news.
you got to fill me in on that.
new
Oh,
deal.
going to Netflix. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Go ahead.
I mean,
Detail
that's-
that.
that's pretty big news. So Raw's going to Netflix from January next year.
In the
10
US.
years. Well, here as well.
We're getting everything on Netflix.
We're getting
Outside
everything,
the US,
Yeah,
Raw, SmackDown, pay-per-views, everything is going to be on Netflix.
yeah.
US only Raw on Netflix, and SmackDown, I think you said, it's going to USA. Is that right?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's huge. I
It
don't
is.
know if they're going to be able to put everything on Netflix like the old network was.
Apparently they are.
They're gonna try,
That
but
would-
I don't think they are personally.
That'd be
I think I
crazy.
read today was that the network, it's WWE Network, will be closed as of January, and all content will be available through Netflix.
Maybe for you guys. I don't know about for us.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, well, what about it? You know, we come for more. Than
Yeah.
At least they.
Oh, hold on. The cat's trying to get in. Come on.
Yeah.
There we go. Come here, bud. Say hi. Oh, okay. Apparently, I don't know why I always say he wants to say hi, and then it clams up. Hi, bud. I don't.
So they've gone to Netflix.
Yeah. Do you think they're going to go down to 2 hours?
Oh man, I'm really hoping.
I
Really,
don't
really
think
hoping
they are. I
this-
think
this-
the thing I read this week said apparently that the knock is they think there's more advertising money in the 3 hours, which there is obviously.
There's that.
Is that
and-
on Netflix though?
Well, supposedly they're dropping the ad-free tier
Yeah, yeah.
as well.
Well, I've read two things because apparently they're going to be doing ad free, as in no ads at all for subscribers if you get on a certain level, which would kind of mean obviously that there's going to be another level with adverts.
And either way, like with the network, the time would have to be filled with something. If it's a live show, you can't do ads for one and not the other. That 4 minutes or whatever has to be filled with something.
Yeah.
Well, I
So
think they
probably
said
instead of like an ad for a product, you'd have an ad for the next pay-per-view or something. Have a video,
They'll just
another
be
video
like
back.
they'll be like the side-by-side breaks on Dynamite, basically, where the action slows down a little bit and they,
Yeah, the report I read basically you're going to get matches continuing through breaks, and then if you're on a certain tier, you just carry on. But like it does on Fight for AW,
Yeah.
If you watch the AW through Fight, it just carried on.
But what do they do? So that makes sense for ones during matches, but what about ones between matches? Is there any extra content or something?
You just on Fight, you just get a still logo. And
Oh, you just get the image. That may as well be an ad.
Yeah.
What's the
Well,
point?
yeah. Does this mean we'll get Michael Cole shouting picture in picture?
Oh God.
When it's actually a side-by-side,
Yeah. I thank you, 'cause
not
that's
picture-in-picture.
that's a big thumbs down for me. Is how people keep calling it a picture-in-picture when it's not even that.
Hey, that's Excalibur's catchphrase these days.
Well, Jericho coined it, and he's also a sex pest, so.
Jeez.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's alleged. Yeah, we can't,
Just like
not
it's
conflate.
just like it's allegedly that MVP apparently punched him out on his own cruise line of some sort.
Do we
Which
not
I
have to say
totally believe, by the
allegedly
way.
Yeah, I do actually. As well.
After that hotel confrontation.
Yeah. Sorry.
So yeah, and before that, there was more news about there was The Rock is now on the TKO board of directors.
Yeah.
Well, somebody's got to fill
So,
Vince's shoes.
Well, a lot of people are saying that they know this was coming because this happened before this.
Yeah.
So did they know something was coming, and then they put The Rock on the board. On the board, and I mean, I don't know what benefit that would have, but
Do you think Brock knew? Because, like, joining the board and then this coming out just makes the company look really scummy. And I don't know that he would want to be associated with the brand right now.
Yeah, I don't think he did. No. I mean, you see what's happened with the advertisers. You mentioned it then. Slim Jim have pulled out of the. They're one of the main sponsors for the Rumble tomorrow.
Snap out of it. It was a Slim Jim. Oh, that's good.
Apparently, there's another sponsor that we don't know about yet, but apparently there's another one that's pulled out as well. Just been reading on Twitter.
Huh.
So,
who else do they have? They have Snickers.
Snickers, yeah.
Snickers.
Cinnamon
There's
Toast
a couple of ones
Crunch.
they don't use.
Mattel's a big one.
Mattel.
Oh. Man.
God, who's Mattel?
Yeah, I mean, if this whole thing costs the company money, and it probably will in the grand scheme of things, especially like more and more people pull out sponsorships, then yeah, they got to get rid of Vince.
I think they had to get rid of Vince years ago.
Yeah.
They did, and then he was back somehow.
I thought they would have done it today. I thought as soon as that news came out yesterday, I thought they're going to have some sort of vote tomorrow. Just get him off the board.
Do they want to pretend that maybe it's not true? If they just get rid of him, then it's like it's a big admission.
That's a bad look. If they just pretend it, it's like, well, they really haven't put out a statement or anything like that.
No, and I don't think
I
they
thought
will.
they did. They have, yeah.
Oh, have they?
Oh, really?
There you go. TKO issue statement. There was
Ah.
came out yesterday. It wasn't much in it. Mr. McMahon does not control TKO, nor does he oversee the day-to-day operations of WWE. While this matter predates our TKO executive team's tenure at the company, we take Ms. Grant's horrific allegations very seriously and are addressing this matter internally.
Yeah. So it's a nothing statement.
Yeah. I just don't know whether just get rid of him. It's the only thing they can do, I think.
I mean, it's the right call.
Yeah.
I don't know how you keep him around after this.
Yeah, obviously everyone will want him gone, but I don't know that if he goes as soon as the allegations come out, it's basically saying that the allegations are true, which is fine. They probably are, but you also don't. I don't know. Usually things don't go that quickly with these things. They didn't last time. Remember, like those allegations came out last time, and he was on Raw the next night, opening things up, saying "then now forever" and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Apparently, Vince himself, well, through a spokesman, made a statement yesterday as well. The lawsuit is riddled with falsehoods, baseless fabrications of events that never transpired, and a malicious distortion of the truth. Mr. McMahon intends to vigorously defend himself against these allegations.
Vigorously.
It's also weird because obviously throughout the years he's always been the character's been Mr. McMahon, isn't it? You see these statements which is Mr. McMahon. It's like, okay, is that the real guy or is that the character?
Yeah.
But yeah, I just don't see any other way. It's just gotta go.
He's got to go one way or another, sooner or later.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure why he was still there, actually. He was brought back to do the deal. The deal's done.
And
One
all
thing
this
it
stuff
is,
happens.
Yeah,
Well,
and
yeah.
all this stuff was great.
it's a shame that it's ended this way. For you can argue that wrestling wouldn't be where it is today without him, but you know.
Yeah, he changed a lot of things in the 80s.
Mhm. But if you want to be a deviant, this is where you get it.
He's done all right for himself.
Well, a few people have pointed that out. Actually, I mean, if he's getting caught, this, as you say, this is in the last few years that he's been caught out now.
Hmm.
Can you imagine what he was like in the 70s and the 80s when there wasn't,
Just
text
gonna say,
messaging and
that's the
Well,
scary
maybe
thing.
this. Maybe more will come out now because there was loads of women in the allegations before where it was just affairs that he was paying them off to keep quiet.
Mm.
None of those came out with anything like this disturbing. So I'm wondering if maybe, like, I can imagine that going back to whenever he had money and influence or whatever, back to the 80s, maybe the 70s. I don't know. That stuff I can imagine being his whole tenure. This, if he was doing all of this, surely someone would have said something. Ultimate Warrior would have said something. Anyone he's had a falling out with would have said something.
If they knew about it, or maybe they were participants.
Do you keep it quiet for decades?
You say that though, but I mean, look back, in the 70s and the 80s. Look what was going on over here with the likes of Jimmy Savile and all that.
But that was an open secret. Like, everyone knew about that.
Yeah.
In the industry, anyway.
Look, it could have been the same thing here.
And this one, it seems like he wasn't being especially sneaky about it. He was telling Brock Lesnar about it before Lesnar was under contract. He was sharing it. It's doing stuff in offices with people working. Like, obviously, it wasn't like a secret, only in a hotel room kind of deal. It was pretty open about it. I can't imagine that he would have been able to keep that secret for very long.
Yeah.
At least
Again,
I'm hoping it's only the one anyway. Maybe this one coming out will open up other allegations from others, but
I think there's got to be more. If he's doing it for one, he's gonna.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, he always kept a close circle around him, didn't he? There was always the same people around him, the likes of.
Yeah.
I can't even think of the names now, but they were always, the same people that were around him all over the years.
Yeah, Kevin Dunn and Bruce Pritchard and Pat Patterson, and they were his guys forever, weren't they?
I think they've all got. I mean, even the likes of Triple H. I mean, he might not have been involved in it, he might not have known stuff, but they've all got questions to answer.
Yeah, for sure.
How much did you know? Because I mean, say if especially this recent one, say it was only the last couple of years. So maybe they didn't know anything. Fair enough, but they've all got the questions to answer.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, should we get on to some lighter matters?
Should we get into the Royal Rumble now?
The Royal Rumble.
The Royal Rumble.
Alrighty.
And it shouldn't take long. There's only
4 matches.
4 matches.
Alrighty. Here you go.
Let's do it. We have 2 Royal Rumbles, and we have 2 title matches. So usually I end with the title matches. I feel like the Rumble is probably the one night of the year where we can go against tradition. Save those for the main events. Let's start out with the United States Championship match, with new champion Logan Paul defending against Kevin Owens.
Bit of news regarding Logan Paul. Amongst all the crap that came out yesterday, apparently he found a new contract.
No.
No.
And he's still a fuck,
yeah.
so.
It was buried amongst all the Vince news, but yeah, they've found a new contract.
Was his current deal coming up soon, or
I'm not
WrestleMania
sure,
or something?
Who's the current champ?
Logan.
Logan Paul.
Uh,
Don't remember.
I'm going Logan.
oh, fucking A.
To be fair, he's been a pretty poor champion. He hasn't defended it since he won it.
Has he been on any shows since he won it?
He's appeared on a couple of SmackDowns, but hasn't actually had a match.
I'll go Kevin Owens.
So he's very much following. Excuse me. He's very much following the Roman Reigns method of being a champion right now.
Yeah. I don't remember him winning it, so I'm now wondering if I actually watched that Crown Jewel show.
It was Crown Jewel, wasn't it? Yeah, so he's
Probably didn't watch it.
he disappeared for a month, and then he appeared on SmackDown a couple of weeks ago.
Alright, so
Pretty
you've
much all
got
he's done.
Logan Paul. Bean's gone with Kevin Owens.
I'm going Kevin Owens.
Oh, that's you. Yeah.
I don't know where Beans is. I don't know if he's still here.
Yeah, man.
Hasn't chimed in with anything. I was wondering if he was still here.
Sorry.
It's all right. Who are you going for, Logan or Kevin?
I'm going to say Kevin Owens.
Yes.
No, sorry, I'm not. What am I on about?
Fuck.
I'm going to go Logan Paul. He's only just won it. He's an idiot.
He's only just won it. He's an idiot.
Damn it.
That's solid reasoning. I'll go with Logan Paul too.
Yeah, he's only just won it in theory, and he's not going to lose it on his face.
No, Theory hasn't had it for ages.
Yeah, he's not, I don't know.
I'll stick with Kevin
Oh.
Owens. I'll.
Stick with Kevin Owens. I don't see it.
I don't know why. Yeah. You better win it, Kevin. God damn it.
I think you're just letting your hatred of Logan Paul cloud your
Yeah.
judgment.
Probably. You know what?
Asking your points, man.
Yeah, think about the points. You're not that far behind.
I'm only 6 behind. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Fine. You talked me into it. I'll go Logan Paul.
Why did we do that? What would you imagine if he
It's
did?
gonna be Kevin Owens now.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Okay. So 4-way. This is a chance for us to. No, it's not, because I think we all know what's going to happen here. Roman Reigns is still the Universal Champion 3+ years on. And he's defending against Randy Orton and AJ Styles and LA Knight. Yeah. 4-way.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't have the Slim Jim car, so he's not. LA Knight's not winning.
True.
What did I put here? Hold on.
Is anyone not predicting Roman to retain?
This couldn't
No.
be any simpler of a gimmick apparently, of a gimme pick. It has to be the tribal head of the table.
Anyone else got any predictions
Steve.
whilst we're still
I'm going to go with the shot prediction
Oh.
of Roman Reigns.
Oh.
See what I did there? That was like the
Yeah,
equivalent
it's a
of the
fake
Jinder
out.
Mahal coming out.
Oh man, that's a thumbnail.
Except Rock ain't coming.
He's a board member. He's a TKO board
Yeah,
member.
maybe.
He could show up.
Maybe this just restarts the road to WrestleMania.
Best for business if he shows up.
He signed off on the XFL merger. He's got free time.
XFL. Have they changed the name of the XFL?
Yeah, it's like the UFL now.
The UFL. That sucks.
Yeah.
I guess it removes some of the Vince McMahon connection.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it's Roman.
Yeah, it is. It's Roman. Big leaky dog. And we're halfway through the show. So, let's... Which one are they going to main event with? Got to be the men's event. Let's start with the Women's Royal Rumble. We only know of very few, 6 in fact, entrants.
Let me bring up the dirt sheet that is Wikipedia here.
Yeah. We have Bayley, Nia Jax, Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Maxine Dupree, and Ivy Nile announced for the Women's Rumble. I'm not sure there's enough women on the roster to fill out the whole thing, so there'll be some surprises. A lot of NXT call-ups, I imagine.
What do you think, you know? There's quite a few women that you wouldn't... Yeah, there's quite a lot.
I think they actually have called up quite a lot of NXT women recently, haven't they?
Yeah, to be fair, yeah.
So we might see Tatum Paxley. Some other NXT names. NXT roster.
Wouldn't be surprised if we saw some of the Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton, that's one.
I would
Fallon Henley.
Yeah,
These
she's
totally legit names.
What about Smokey Blur?
Smoky Blur?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
No, I just came up with an NXT name generator.
I believe it.
See?
So, I'm looking at the odds on Paddy Power. They've got Ronda Rousey at 33-1.
Yeah, I ain't her.
They're also given 50-1 for Cora Jade, who's just had knee surgery yesterday.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be her either.
Have they got any good surprise entrants on there?
There's a few. There's a couple of ones you might slightly more possible than others. We've got Jade Cargill.
Yeah,
Ooh.
good shout.
That's a good shout.
That's probably, you know what? I'll go Jade.
You're gonna go with Jade?
I'll go Jade.
We've got what else we got? We've got Sasha, Mercedes, Moné, Bank.
Yeah.
Naomi.
Naomi. Yeah.
Got AJ. AJ's a good shout, I think.
AJ Lee is very possible. I've heard her rumored.
Lita, Trish. Mandy Rose is a possibility.
No.
Oh.
I think the OnlyFans money is drying up just yet. Tamina. It's definitely not going to be Tamina.
Nobody meaner.
Nobody meaner.
Maxine Dupree, 100-1.
I'm going to have to play it safe with Bayley. I think she was my prediction in our prediction show.
I was going to go Bayley as well.
I think it's got to be Bayley to go up against Yo.
So you're going Bayley?
That makes sense.
Yeah. Will, who are you going for?
I'm going to go down your route. Smith, I'm thinking a bit of a wild card, and Jade Cargill.
Shake up some plans, I think.
I'm going to say Sasha Banks.
Well, you've gone with the debuters. Now I'm thinking mine is a very boring pick. Ah well, sometimes boring is boring because it's right. Let's try again. Any surprises in the men's rumble? Who have you got winning the men's rumble? Could it be
See what Paddy Power
the new chairman of the board himself?
So we've got the chairman of the board himself, The Rock, 15-2.
I guess he was right. He actually did choose to sit at the head of the table. It's just a different.
Did he do some message like that? Or
Yeah.
was that someone else that might have actually put it?
10 Raw
what else
guys,
we got?
1 SmackDown guy.
Oh yeah, right. So there's not many announced here either. 1 SmackDown guy, Bobby Lashley.
And this is before the Go Home SmackDown, for the record, which
So
starts
there
could
be a
in
couple
15
more.
minutes.
But
We've
I mean,
got-
Akira Tozawa's in, so what more do you need to know?
Well, exactly. Yeah.
He's gonna shuffle his ass out of there, that's what.
Chad
So-
Gable,
so-
Otis, and Akira Tozawa. That seem a bit out of place, and there's 3 slots that could be opened up for surprises.
Some of the crazy options on Paddy Power, we've got The Rock at 15-2.
Not so crazy.
No. Stone Cold Steve Austin at 12-1.
A little crazier.
Who wins his like 4th Royal Rumble of all time?
Yeah.
MJF at 14-1.
I think they've
Oh,
got MJF at longer odds than Steve Austin somehow.
oh! I kind of want to pick MJF actually.
That would be something else if he turned up, wouldn't it?
Oh
Yeah.
man, that's how Cody doesn't finish the story this year because he's beating MJF at the Mania
MJF
again.
cuts him off.
Yeah. Huh.
Imagine if the final 3 were Punk, Cody, and MJF. Tony Khan sitting around crying.
Well, there's also Andrade.
Yes.
I think he
Andrade
would be free now.
Braun Breaker, he seemed like a good shout to be in it.
I really think he's going to get called up.
Yeah.
I think this could be his time. There's also Okada, who I think his contract is up on, is it the 29th or so, or like the end of
Yeah,
the
he's been
month? So it might be a couple of days early, but if they can do a deal, this will be a huge debut for Okada.
He's on 33-1, same odds as Andrade.
Yeah.
Batista, same, 33-1.
Batista.
Brock Lesnar, 25-1. I think they've that ship sailed.
Not been reading the news.
Omos Sapiens out there.
Shout
Is he
out.
still around? Has he been injured or something? I've not.
He's
heard
been
of him.
injured, but I think he'd be a good shout to come back.
See, right at the bottom, they've got Pat McAfee.
John Cena, 50-1.
Yeah, John Cena.
Braun Strowman, 56-1. Pete Dunne, 6-1. Yeah, McAfee, 150.
I'm going MJF.
You're actually going with MJF?
I'll go with it. I'll go with it.
I'm gonna go with the Ring General.
Really?
I am.
Wait, who are you picking?
Gunther.
All right.
From the Iron Man last year to the winner this year. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. I thought there were 2, maybe 3 with The Rock. Fairly obvious options here.
I was gonna go
The
Punk.
Rock could
but,
just. Here's the thing: The Rock would be such a letdown because he could just be, I'm The Rock. I'm the new head of the board or whatever. I can just put myself in whatever match. Let's go, Roman.
I don't know if they're going to acknowledge that he's on the board.
Yeah, but still, he still has enough name recognition that he could just put himself into whatever match. Like he didn't
Yeah,
have to win
that's
he didn't win the Rumble when he faced John Cena twice at WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There were 2 belts back then, right? Didn't they just have the Rumble winner win the other one?
I guess. I don't know.
When was that? 27 and 28? 26 and 27?
Yeah.
Here's a scenario for you. What about Rock doesn't appear? Rock's not even involved. Cody gets the match. Cody wins the Rumble. Gets the match at Mania. Cody wins. Beats Roman for the title. Then the Rock shows up at the end.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though.
Takes
Come on.
the what's that thing that he wears, the Hawaiian thing around his neck?
The lay.
That's the one. Takes that off him. Says I'm the real head of the table now. And then we have a year-long build for next year.
Here's the thing, according to Sports Illustrated, multiple sources close to the WWE head of creative, Paul Levesque, have indicated that Cody Rhodes will not headline this year's event, nor will he, quote-unquote, finish the story at WrestleMania.
He's still not forgiving him for that throne thing, is he?
Exactly, that's what I said.
He will not be finishing the story. The story is, it's an epic, apparently.
I just basically said, yeah, Triple H
Yeah,
didn't
it
forget.
is.
Like, you're gonna get back to that pissant company, I guess. I don't know. Anyway.
So, the first Cena Rock match wasn't for the title. No, that was Jericho and CM Punk. And then the next year, 2013, when it was for the title, I guess must have been Alberto Del Rio's year. And yet he was already champion going in. That's strange. It's Jack Swagger. Yeah. So that's how that didn't happen. Yeah, The Rock could definitely just walk into any old match. That's true. Which would make sense that he could do that anyway with Roman. And that would leave Punk open to challenge Seth Rollins. I'm going with CM Punk to win this Rumble.
Ooh. Ooh, that is a good one.
They were teasing a Cody Punk match on Raw as well this week.
A little bit, yeah.
So that could be down the line at some point.
Beans.
It's got to be CM Punk.
Gotta be.
I think the idea with the Punk and Cody thing was that it was building up this Rumble match. They're going to be two major figures in the, and then Gunther as well. He was.
I really want it to be MJ. Like, see, if it wasn't for him not being in AEW, because like I said, the whole thing with that is still bewildering to me on how like people aren't making much more of a big deal out of it than they should be. Like this guy was like your champion when he needed to be and stepped up when Punk left, and then all of a sudden you're not going to renew him? Because I honestly don't think it's a. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's taking a little bit of time to heal, but still, like, I don't know, man. I really wanted to be him though.
It could be. Definitely could be.
It don't fucking let it be The Rock. That'd be such a goddamn waste of a Royal Rumble slot.
Yeah,
You know?
I can't see it being the Rock. Like you say, you don't need it for him. You can just walk into a match.
Right.
They've done a really good job. Again, I've only been watching the Raws and not the SmackDowns. But Punk, Gunther, Cody, Drew McIntyre a little bit, and Damian Priest, they're all clearly their top guys.
Yeah.
They've all made big statements about they're going to win, and it feels like any of them, yeah, maybe any of them could. Damian Priest would be an interesting one if he gets the title match, loses at WrestleMania, but then cashes in to get a second chance.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying, why is he even in the match? You just need it. Oh yeah, good point.
I saw someone saying that about the women's one. There was a rumor about like Rhea Ripley being in it or something. Why does she need to be in it? She's already a well. There's two champions. Challenge the other one. Damian Priest gets 2 title matches. It's better than 1.
Yeah. No, I think they've done a really good job this year of building everyone up. It's,
Yeah, on the Raw side anyway. What have they done on the SmackDown side?
not really. They've kind of been focusing on range and bloodline stuff.
For this 4-way, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's no one on SmackDown. Then. I don't even know who's on SmackDown these days.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of like delighted at the surprises.
Sami Zayn.
Oh God, no, not him.
Not Sami Zayn.
No, he's. No, I'm
No,
not
he
a
was
big
moved
fan.
to Raw.
Bobby Lashley.
I'd like it if it was Lashley. Yeah.
Sammy was moved to Raw. Owens is SmackDown now.
Right. Okay. Owens, but he's in the Logan Paul match. It's probably not going to be him.
You can pull double duty.
Wow, SmackDown's really light on the top end, aren't they?
You say that, though. I mean, if you've got that fatal four-way, would be quite good, I think. Orton, Styles. Like...
Oh, that's where all the talent is, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Just
But
looking through the Rumble odds, because there's no stars in here from SmackDown. Okay, yeah, all four of them are in the title match. Any of those pulling double duty?
I could see one or two of them, yeah, maybe all three of them. Yeah.
Or
Just
do they
see that
not
happen.
need to? Is it big enough without them?
I think it probably depends where it is in the card.
Yeah, I think it'd be main event. The Rumble has to be. But one thing's for sure about the Royal Rumble is that it will be all about the numbers.
Of course.
Yeah.
Will it?
Yeah, they brought back the numbers video package this year.
Good.
Good.
Oh, did they?
Good.
Yeah, they did it in two halves for some reason. But yeah, there was a lot of numbers, a lot of stats.
Other bit of WWE news we've not mentioned yet. I think it was kind of coming. It probably should have come before now, but it's finally happened. They've released Kevin Patrick.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Like
Shit,
fully?
Kevin Patrick.
He was the lead guy for SmackDown.
the
lead
Irish guy
commentator.
from SmackDown.
Well, okay, Kevin. Yeah,
I thought
Yeah.
that was
fairly
a bit
Irish name.
harsh.
He wasn't great when he started. He got better, but he still wasn't quite up there. I think releasing him's a bit harsh because he was quite a good backstage guy. So they could have, because that's where he started. He started doing the backstage bit, so they could have kept him around for that maybe. But no, they've completely got rid of him. He'll be alright though, because he does he covers football on covers the MLS on Apple TV. So.
So who does SmackDown now?
Well, apparently Cole's going to cover it tonight. They don't know whether he's got a permanent move or not, but
Probably.
Cole on both.
Cole and Graves back together again.
Inseparable.
I've seen quite a few people say they should give the guy off NXT another go. I forgot his name now. They brought him up to Raw for a bit and then they put him back to NXT.
Is that Vic Joseph?
That's the guy. He is quite good in NXT. A few times I've watched NXT, so might be his time. But yeah, they seem to be not really moving anyone up right now.
I mean, yeah, there's not really a big talent pool for announcers right now, I guess.
No, there's that.
Let's see. We can get into thumbs up, thumbs down real quick before SmackDown starts. Let me pull open the file. There we are.
Well, I think there's an obvious thumbs down, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. And that's what we want to go with. Here, let me pull it up. Is this the right one? Yeah, there we are. Let me get the one with beans in it. And then let me pull this over here. There we go. Alrighty. What do you got?
Well, yeah, Vince McMahon. It's got to be in it.
Yeah, I don't think you can. Go
Vince
much more,
McMahon. John Laurinaitis, Brock Lesnar.
In that order, okay. Okay.
Are you able to pull up Collision from this last week?
I can get it. Yeah. Well, what's up? I don't think.
Well, my thumbs down. My thumbs down is from the opener, and video and ideally audio would be useful.
Okay, hold on. Let's see here. Collision. I'm guessing the intro to Collision last week, right?
Not exactly. Oh, I don't know. Was there something on that I missed?
No, that's what I thought you were.
It's the intro for the first match.
For the first match.
Right at
okay.
the start.
Okay.
Right at the start of the show. So shouldn't be too difficult to
All right, 1 sec here.
Collision at all.
Yeah, I've been kind of like.
I've seen the first little bit.
Is that grandma there?
I'm
What the
very,
hell?
very behind on AEW.
Come on. Come on. Come.
Playback error.
Yeah, blocker.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You try a
Not-
different,
I'll try a
try a
different
different
one.
stream.
Daily Motion's awful, by the way. Don't use it. So I click another fucking Daily Motion link. That's great.
This is not going to be worth it.
I know. Okay. Oh, this one's backwards. All right.
This is backwards. Okay, so we won't get copyright struck. Although
me.
we'd need the video. Oh, god damn it. Well, okay, well, you can all read
Oh,
backwards.
It flipped around. How about that?
What the hell?
What is
What
going
What's
on?
going on here?
It's a dodgy website.
What
I'm
is
out.
this?
Dodgy website.
Oh man, I should have done this beforehand. Got a
It's
little
alright.
clip
It's
on
alright.
it.
Don't worry. Come on. Okay. So it's
Okay,
the first
right.
match, right?
Fast forward a little bit to just after this. We want Shane Taylor's entrance. So here we go. Back a little bit. Here we go. So just before this, back like a couple of seconds. So you want the audio.
Okay, hold on.
They say something about the BCC. They say BCC opening the show, BCC closing the show.
Okay.
Then I want you to listen out to what.
All right.
what
I'll have to cut the audio feed here for you guys on the stream, so that we don't get claimed or whatever. But I can still hear you and all that. All right. Let me unmute this. I'm gonna take that down for a sec. Okay. Let's. Whoa, that's loud. Okay. All right. STP, I think. Right. Uh-huh. Pause. Okay. Promotions. Oh, productions. I see. Hold on. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, okay, the lower thirds is wrong. Yeah, you're right.
Fine. Either way, it's STP.
Hang on, I'm writing
Shane
guys
Taylor
back here.
Promotions, Shane Taylor Productions. Okay, I can maybe the apostrophe because Shane Taylor is belonging to Shane Taylor Productions. All right, I'll give you that. Still, work out what you're doing. This is like the Mogul Embassy, Mogul Empire thing all over again. That's where
I mean,
thumbs down is.
maybe-
'cause that's all I've seen of AEW this week.
I mean, it could just be like Shane Taylor Promotions Shane Taylor,
Right? Yeah.
if that's what they were going for. But yeah, it should not be Productions, especially when the Tonytron says Promotions on it as well. So
Yeah. The
okay,
ring announcer says promotion. Someone should know that it's not production.
alrighty, that's your
That's
thumbs down.
Bush League, in my opinion.
That is pretty Bush League. Shane Taylor Productions snafu on Collision. It's a thumbs down for me. I mean, aside from the obvious.
Aside from the obvious, that's too obvious.
From Dynamite. Oh god, I really gotta go back to taking notes. I feel. For me, just offhand, it would probably be the Bucks because I just don't like them. And now they're like quote unquote running the show as like part of their character. They were like wearing pimp suits, and then like at one point when Sting. Okay, you know what? Yeah, that's another thing. All right, yeah, Sting and Darby. Let's go with that first. The Sting and Darby Sting and Darby promo that establishes Sting still having it, essentially. Still have it. Because, like, it was just a waste of time. And, like, Sting's fucking face paint as well was terrible.
I was seeing that, yeah. Let's see a clip of that.
I saw him recently. He's added like a black outline around
yeah,
it to make his
it looks
hairline
awful.
look lower.
Yeah. It's absolutely terrible.
Yeah, it didn't look great.
I gotta pull up Twitter here. Alright, let me see if I can find it here. PWE exclusive headlines. What the fuck? Oh, TweetDeck, right? Oh, apparently they reused this inset of Christian looking at a TV backstage somewhere. That's what I heard. Yeah, here we go. Look at this. Is awful.
Yeah.
This is awful. Homie, what?
You're not fooling anyone with that black outline. At least do it the same color as your hair.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I need a new fucking marker thing. I don't know why I got rid of my other one, but this is. Yeah.
It's like dripping down his cheek as well.
It looks like he's got a beard, but he obviously hasn't.
Yeah, he's like done like an underbeard line to
Yeah.
make himself look less jowly.
Yeah.
Paint it all white. It's fine.
Yeah, if it was just all, because like now it makes me think he's using just for men hair gel.
Like shoe polish just drawn on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad. I see what you're going for there.
Oh, my arrow was way off. Hold on, that was a really good arrow too. You get the idea. Yeah, so that's probably, yeah, so this entire promo is just basically establishing that, yeah, Sting still has it. And then they cut backstage to the Bucks, who are just like, they're doing this, essentially. And for whatever reason...
That's how they do production.
Yeah, and
standing sideways.
Yeah. And for the record, like, one of the feeds down here in the box is just hockey, which was on TNT.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe they're hockey enthusiasts as well. I don't know. And they also have a clock, and yet the show can't end on time. It's ridiculous. This whole entire facade is ridiculous. Anyway, that's probably my thing there. My thumbs down. Let me see. Let me get back. Where's my Photoshop window? There we are.
Anyone else got
The box. Sorry, I was typing.
I'll go
Oh,
for
sorry,
a thumbs up of seeing, finally seeing Regal back on WWE TV.
Yeah, okay, that's a good one.
If it was only for little segments, but I'm hoping he's now free to go do something else.
Okay.
I'd like to see him get paired with the two British guys, Pete Dunne and Tyler Bates on SmackDown. he'd make a good manager for them.
Oh yeah, my thumbs up here. Here's a good one. The cross split between color and black and white that AEW did.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. With Tony Storm, Deanna Purrazzo. Split of black and just the B&W and color on a live shot to keep the facade going. I thought it was pretty decent. Chuck, do you have a
Should have
thumbs
had
up?
it literally right down the middle and not an A and
That would see. That's why her chair's off to the side to avoid that. I think, but I do agree that would have been kind of cool.
Thumbs ups.
Yeah.
Well, I mean Maxine Dupree, obviously. It's just
Maxine Dupree. Okay.
it's standard. That should just be on there every week. But no, while you've got maybe audio, I don't know if you've seen this, but this is the thumbs up of the year, I think.
Oh, I've seen a link to that. I haven't seen the details. Yeah.
Play that video, or the audio
Well,
of it
no,
anyway.
it's WWE will claim it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's on the bump.
Oh, god damn it.
But it's just basically Big E promoting the Meaty Men Invitational.
Yeah, he has suggested that maybe this WrestleMania, which is, by the way, WrestleMania XL, would be a good time to debut the Meaty Man Invitational, where the largest, most bulbous, most girthy men in all the world can gather to decide who is the meatiest man of them all. I think it's a great idea.
Great idea. I'm all for it.
Not gonna
Mania.
lie.
Xavier Woods' reaction to it is...
I mean, it's a good idea. I don't hate that idea.
Meat Mania.
Meaty Mania.
Just don't Google Meat Mania.
Well, now you've said it. I need to know.
Meaty Men Invitational. Okay. Beans, what do you got for a thumbs up, thumbs down?
Thumbs up, I would say Cody Rhodes and CM Punk's interaction on Raw
Yeah, that was pretty good. Go with that.
was a nice tease of what's potential moving forward.
Yep.
And
I was
Punk
gearing
was-
up to really dislike it too when it started all about Dusty. Again, everything Cody does has to be about Dusty. They made it work.
Well, that was just Punk channeling his inner Christian, wasn't it? Talking about his dad.
Yeah, but everyone does it. Every feud that Cody has to be about, man, I worked with your dad down in developmental and hey, you didn't. Every time. But then he did the thing. He said, I'm more American Dream than you, and Cody fired back with, I'm more CM Punk than you. That's pretty good.
Ooh.
Yeah,
and
those were the
obviously,
segments.
I think the thumbs down is you can't avoid Vince. I'm sorry.
Verbatim, you
Yeah.
can't avoid Vince. Vince, I'm sorry.
Really? Two of you going with Vince? That's low-hanging fruit.
Low
That
hanging
story's got nothing
Sorry.
on the messed up lower third graphic from
low hanging grapefruit's more like it.
Low-hanging grapefruit. He is an older man now.
No, that's fine. I
I mean,
don't mind.
you could pad it out with Brock Lesnar, John Laurinaitis, and
Brock
anyone else
Lesnar.
that's about to come out of it all.
Hold on. I probably could actually. We forgot the staple Jeff Jarrett. Oh, that
Jeff
makes it seem
Jarrett
like he's
was-
lumped in with those three. For me, Ric Flair, Riho, I just don't like her. I'm sorry.
This is your thing. This clouds your judgment in all things.
Well.
Personal preference.
A little thumbs up to mention. The guy that replaced Kevin Dunn, I believe his name is Lee Fitting.
Oh no, he's got allegations.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's not mentioned by name then. But...
He's got allegations as well.
Yeah, I heard there's some sort of allegations. Yeah. Replacements.
Fitting is Kevin Dunn's replacement. Yeah, who is he then? It's like, I'm sure he's good for the job. I don't need that. Like, give us a name.
I forget his name. Hold
Did Yoda write this to me?
Yeah. Lee Fitting, yeah, okay. No, not shopping. What the fuck?
Well, anyway, besides his possible questionable past.
Yeah, this guy apparently came up with like fake names in the workplace just so that they could score Emmys for ESPN.
Alright, so he's not like a proper deviant like Vince, he's just a bit dodgy.
I
Yeah.
was just going to say, you're putting that in the same category as
Yeah.
Vince.
Oh, he's alright really, he's not a proper...
He's just a fraud.
Yeah. Fine. World's okay. No, he's apparently I was reading on the Wrestling Observer, other new sites are available. He's bringing some sports style elements to the shows. And the first one we saw was it was a nice little touch. They've just done it again on SmackDown. That's just nice. At the beginning of the show, you saw Cody and Punk arriving to the arena. And
Oh
they
yeah,
had
we've
a
never
little
seen
clock.
that before.
They had a little clock on the screen. It was very when you see like a big boxing match and you see the boxers arriving and before the match. It was only a little thing. I thought it was kind of cool. Apparently that's what he wants to do. He wants to bring more sports elements.
He wants to add
You
clocks
mean they
to
didn't,
the.
you mean
to
they
the
didn't
product?
interview one of them turning up and went all British Bulldog and started saying he was bizarre?
Oh, didn't know.
That's
he's-
right.
He's
I'm
adding
bizarre.
clocks. He's adding clocks to the product. Isn't that
Yeah,
what Kevin Dunn
I'm-
just did? Like,
He did. Yeah.
huh.
There was a time where he done up the clock, wasn't there? I haven't really described my point very well, but you know, I knew what it meant.
Alrighty.
That's all that matters.
Lee Fitting, adding clocks to things on WWE's product. Alrighty, there you go. Ta-da!
Quite a few people did. You might tell us more, Chuck, because you fairly new to it again, aren't you? But
Yeah.
apparently, quite a few people said you can kind of notice that Kevin Dunn's not in charge anymore. There's less dodgy camera angles. and
Good.
things like that.
Yeah, like it's not something that jumps out like it's so much better, but yeah, I'm not hating it like I used to. So yeah, it's a weird change. You know, it's not like, man, this is so much easier to watch now. It just is.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, that I think will wrap a bow on the show. Anything else you want to add before we get out of here?
Vince McMahon has discussed them, Dave. We say that?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's allowed. Yeah. Pal World is every bit as good as I thought it would be last week.
Oh man,
Play that thing.
yeah, I hate that the creators like into fucking NFTs and AI and all that bullshit.
Doesn't matter. He made a great game. Let him invest his money how he wants to.
Art versus artist sort of thing is a complicated road to go down. I feel. Real quick, yeah, we did mention it last week. How much the numbers on it are insane.
Yeah, over 8 million have bought it now in like a week.
That's crazy. Yeah, 2
And yeah,
mil.
all-time peak of 2 million.
Yeah, that's like
today,
fucking.
I guess.
That's like PUBG numbers.
Yeah.
for the record here. Like, you know, the best they ever did was like
PUBG still a
3.2.
thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ironically enough, Fortnite got popular because it copied PUBG and made it better, and now PUBG is on the Epic Store.
Huh.
So.
While we're on games,
Yeah.
loosely based on the wrestling game, 2K24 was announced this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff about the covers and who's going to be on the covers and why.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
they're going to be rethinking that. Seeing as
Yeah.
the 40 years of WrestleMania that isn't 40 years of WrestleMania, it's 40 events over 39 years, but we know. It has Brock Lesnar on the cover.
Yeah.
Not for long,
Yeah.
pal.
The other covers, there's a 40-year of Mania cover which has got loads of them on it, including Lesnar. The base game cover has got Cody on it, and the deluxe edition has got Bianca and Rhea on it. Which I believe is the first time they've had two women on the.
Yeah, so that was a big headline that the history-making cover and the history that they've made is there's two women on it. Scraping the barrel for history, if you ask me.
No, yeah.
But yeah, true.
This is on the PlayStation Store. From a quick Google search, this is what it looks like. Got Cody
Yeah,
Rhodes and like 4 different fucking. What an egomaniac. It's got
It's not like
Cody
it was
there,
his choice, you know.
and then
I
That's
don't know if
standard.
you can pull it up, but I've got a little minute. If you can pull the trailer up, there's some very, very questionable AI.
imagine fucking charging $10 extra just for backwards compatibility. Get the fuck out of here.
Mm.
40
The,
years of WrestleMania.
40 years of Mania edition's £109.
$120 US. Fuck
Well,
that.
yeah.
Fuck
And the
that.
thing is, isn't the 40 years of WrestleMania like the showcase thing on this one?
Pretty much, yeah. You get some extra DLC, but yeah.
So if you just get the base one, you still get the 40 years of Mania.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Because that was what I was thinking when I saw it, and I thought that's quite.
Someone did say that to make it extra realistic, you can only use Roman Reigns once a month.
But I'm. Yeah, I would like the
yeah,
deluxe edition. That cover's
the,
pretty fucking sweet.
Get the trailer on to it.
We'd probably get
Go
Clint.
to YouTube or something. Yeah, I want to show a screenshot.
Okay.
Just some very, very questionable AI.
2K24. What am I looking for? Oh my god.
The trailer, the official trailer. There you go.
Oh god, shut up, Cole.
Ah.
Sorry.
So yeah,
Jesus, okay.
just let it play. It's only on for a minute or so.
Will he finish the
Just-
story?
Oh
Yeah,
no, was it the
but-
AI? Yeah, oh yeah, okay.
Check out the AI Hogan and even worse, the AI Austin.
Austin is terrifying.
Yeah, these are all real. These all look good. These are great.
Uh-huh.
But then
Yeah,
there we go.
just filmed those, but these ones they've de-aged Hogan.
Okay.
And then
What's that?
Oh
Oh,
my!
hold on, look at back, hold on.
That's why they only did it for like a little flash.
Undertaker.
that one's not so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I reload? Okay, all new
Yeah,
match
that's
types,
it.
okay.
Really.
New career mode experiences, okay. Huh,
Go back to the Austin.
that's the Austin one.
I think you've
Oh,
bit further back.
God. What you gonna do, brother?
It's.
Cause they
I
just
don't know.
Austin and Hogan are still around. Like, could you just
Exactly.
not? Like, I don't.
I mean, maybe not
Hogan.
Hogan. Hogan doesn't look like he used to, but Austin doesn't look that different these days.
That looks like the fucking Warzone model, and they just decided to run it through one of those AI things.
Oh,
It is bad.
God.
Hogan, yeah, oh man, that is kind of creepy. But it's the future, apparently.
But yeah, they've brought like a lot of new matches. Well, there's new match type. It's basically match types that were in the old
They've
game.
been too generous to Hogan there. He's got the essence of hair on the top of his head there.
Yeah.
Could they not do Andre? Like,
Yeah. I don't know.
I know a guy that does like fake podcast bits with like Gorilla Monsoon and has like guests on with like Hogan, and he did one with Andre, and it sounded really good. At least to me. I'll pull that up
If you
after we're
pre-order
done.
2K24, you get the Nightmare Family Pack,
Oh, you got it right here.
which is there you go, that's it, yeah.
Stardust.
Stardust, Dashing Cody Rhodes,
Cody.
obviously Dusty, and what you can't see there, you get Pharaoh as a manager.
Yeah.
Which I think is quite cool.
Anyway.
But yeah, the actual game itself, they're saying it's all new match types, but they're basically match types that were in the old games.
Gotcha.
I saw something about supposed to have was it a referee mode or a guest?
Yeah, special referee mode, ambulance match, casket match, gauntlet match. And apparently for
match, that was it.
the first time ever, which I did think is quite cool, we're gonna have real referees,
Oh!
generic people who don't exist.
They actually scan the. Hopefully, the referee will get paid for that.
Because the woman ref, I can't remember her name.
Jessica Carr.
There's a car.
Was it? I can't remember. One of them. They tweeted it because they were made up to be in the game.
Oh, nice. Good for them. Yeah, they deserve to be in the game.
Mm. But yeah, and it's out a little over a month as well. March the 5th is the pre-order date. Everyone else gets it on the 8th.
Alrighty. Well, yeah, that's gonna be it for us. Anything else?
No.
No. Wait a minute. No.
Wait,
Oh.
No.
Has he got something else?
Yeah. No. No. Vince
Nope,
McMahon's
yeah.
still a perv.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty then. In that case, making light of an awful situation there. Oh, what the heck just happened to my?
Well, you know.
There we go. I understand. I totally get it. We'll be back next week, back on our normal time slot of Saturday. Hopefully, we'll discuss the Royal Rumble fallout and everything. Whatever.
Officially on the road to WrestleMania.
Well, the Rumble hasn't happened yet, but by next week it'll definitely.
Next week we will. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Next week we will be.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna get a sign for us to point at.
All right, sounds good. Can't wait for this. Yeah, with the WrestleMania sign and all the pointing and all that hoo-ha. Yeah, hopefully Rumble will live up to its hype tomorrow. We'll see you then. Have a great one, everybody, and until next time, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next week. Good night.